Hello, Mr. Wilford here. I just wanted to take you through the geometry course here and kind of show you a few things around the class and look at a few links here and a few things that you might want to know about. First of all, the main page when you log in is typically going to be your announcements page. And if I scroll down, now yours will look a little bit different here because this is kind of the teacher view, so you're going to see a few things will change here a little bit. But if you scroll down, first of all, there's a welcome message there. There's also some information there and kind of some instructions on how to get going. If you go down here, there is some information here about your online text. And I'll talk about that in just a second. I just want to show you one more thing. If you continue to scroll down here, there's a Geometry A pace chart, quarter one. This is the pace chart that you want to follow. Of course, when we start the course here, it is Tuesday 9-3, and we'll start with week 1. So this is a pace chart here that you want to follow week by week. Most of you will be on this part 1 first column here, and this is the week that everything will open up. Most of the time, well, you can see in this pace chart, we always start on Tuesday, so the beginning of the week will open up on Tuesday, and you want to try to have everything done by the end of these dates here. So we're starting here with week 1 and we'll go through week 8, and then there's a couple days at the end that you can kind of wrap up the quarter, and there might be some different projects and so forth. Okay, and then finally down here you should see some instructor information. Again, my name is Mr. Wilford, and this is my phone number. You can send me, call me or send me a text there. You can send me an email at this email address here, and then I have some office hours listed here. Also, this is my collaborate room. This is like my online classroom. This is the link to that. If you want to hook up and go over a few things or talk about a few things, have any questions, anything like that, this is where you would click on, and we would meet there during the office hours, or also during, if you want to send me an email and we find a time that we'll work together outside of those office hours, we certainly can do that as well. Probably the best way to contact me if you want to get something, some questions answered, is probably email. I check my email all day, every day, consistently, and I can usually get back to you a little bit quicker that way if you email me things. Now I just want to go back up here and talk about this a little bit. If you're using Firefox, and I did notice it on a couple other browsers, it'll say unable to display content, and then Flash is required here. So what you'll notice is you have to go up. Firefox redid some things, and you actually have to go up to this little shield up here. Hopefully you can see that. And if you click on that little shield, you don't want to keep blocking, so you click on this pull down menu here, and you want to disable protection on this page. And you might have to do that for each of the tabs that you have open in your courses. But what that's going to do for us, if you hang on here a second, it's going to reload the page. But you'll notice that the videos that I have embedded will come up. So let me scroll down here. You see now your online text info. This is just a short little video to kind of talk about some of the resources and different things that you'll find in your online textbook. Okay, so that I put that there because I think that's kind of valuable. Okay, now again, these boxes here where you see the slash through those, you're not going to see those in your classroom. Again, this is my classroom here, so I've got a few extra things. This first page again is the announcements page. If you go to the link contact your teacher, and you should go through and do all of this. Again, it has my information there, so if you want to quickly look and see, you know, what some of my information is, or email or whatever, you can certainly go there. The syllabus you want to check out, make sure you read through that. there's kind of two forms here. There's a short form and a long form. The short form is going to tell you a little bit about the course, what we're going to be learning. It's going to tell you a little bit about the things that you're going to want to make sure that you hand in for points, discussion posts, online assignments, book exercises, quizzes, tests, and then maybe a special assignment along the way as well. And then here you have a link that will give you a long form of a syllabus. If you want, you certainly can print that out. It's a little bit more detailed and talks about a few more things as well. But that's the syllabus for the course. You do want to check out Getting Started. Getting Started is going to give you some other information on how to get into your online text, some information that you need there. There are a couple of assignments that you're going to want to take a look at. This discussion assignment, introduce yourself, and then a baseline writing sample as well. You want to take a look at that. There's a student handbook, school policies, and again the PACE chart. There's another link there for you to take a look at if you want. So some of the information is repeated there, but for sure you want to make sure that you get into the discussion, introduce yourself. You'll be able to see who's in class and some information about them. And then the baseline writing sample as well. Okay, because those are worth some points. Some people kind of skip over that. And then you don't have to worry about coming back in here later. I just put that in there so that you make sure that you go through and take a look. Then you're going to start with Part 1, Weeks 1 through 8. And again, this is something that you would not see. You'll see some of this more than others. So there's first of all just another welcome from me. You can play that video if you want. It just kind of goes over again some of the things that you're going to want to do each week. And then you will see this Week 1, Chapter 1, Foundations for Geometry. It kind of gives you a description down here, but basically you just are going to click on that. And then, again, make sure that you don't block these little embedded videos. You will see an overview of the week, and then I'm going to kind of go through the whole week, the different topics that we're going to cover. And then there is a weekly discussion that you see here. And then for each section, basically you're going to have an online assignment and a book assignment from your online textbook. Now it really doesn't matter what order you do these in. You can do the online assignment first. It does provide you some feedback right away, or you can do the book problems first. It doesn't really matter, just so that you feel comfortable with whatever you're doing. Then Section 2, same thing. Section 3, same thing. And then we end the week with a quiz right down here. Okay, and that's going to quiz you over the material for the week. Just one thing about these book assignments here. For example, this one here says, from your online textbook, please do page 9, problems 1 through 12. Okay, now you have a few different options here to submit your work, and it depends on what you have available to you. Some people are able to work within the text box and type in their answers that way. That certainly is fine. The problem is with math, there's a lot of steps, there's a lot of different symbols and things like that, so it gets pretty cumbersome. So, but I just have that as one option. Some of you know about Sketchpad and are able to use the Sketchpad program, and that certainly you can use as well. But the top one here that I have is scan your work and attach and submit an electronic version. That top one and this bottom one are very similar. Take a picture of your work and submit the picture file. If you have a scanner, if you have the ability to scan pieces of paper, a lot of students find that writing their work out on paper the old-fashioned way and scanning it and doing it that way is perfect for them. And that's great for me. It's crystal clear usually when it comes across. If you do take a picture, a lot of people have smartphones or cell phones or digital cameras or whatever, and they prefer just to write their work on paper and then take a picture of it and then send it to me that way. that's fine as well. Just make sure that your picture is clear enough so that I can read your work. One of the things that helps, again, is that you put your name on it and the chapter and the section. So this would be like your name, first and last, and then this would be section chapter 1, section 1, just so that I know, and then even the page number and the problems for that. That's kind of how each week is going to go through. As you go through each week, that's kind of how it's going to work. Just real quick, one other thing about course resources over here, there are some different things that you can use in tech support and things like that that you want to make sure that you're aware of in case you do run into a problem. Also, I've included a link, and this is also in your online textbook, but I've included a link here for a free online graphing calculator. You probably have other ones that you're familiar with that you've used before. Maybe you have a Texas Instruments, and that's fine. But we want to use graphing calculators if we can. Also, email. If you want to email me, you can. You can use that link there. And one other thing that you'll see is a tech support again link and a My Progress. Now when you click on a My Progress link, right now it's a little bit jumbled up because Blackboard switched around some things. They actually have it now so that it will list the assignments in alphabetical order, and so I have to rename a few things. So eventually in the next week or two you're going to notice that that I've cleaned that up. So please bear with me there, but if you have any questions, of course, just let me know. Okay, anyhow, that's about it. I just wanted to kind of take you through the course and how it's laid out. If you have any questions at all, ever, please don't hesitate to get a hold of me. Thanks again, and have a great school year.